show. We're sorry for that short break. Ẹ má bínú sí wa. Ẹ má bínú, ọmọdé ò mórí jẹ kó má ra lọ́wọ́. Ẹ mọ̀ sometimes some things. Wow. It's Miss Grill, and I told you earlier that today is Women's World. It is our world today on Miss Grill. Recently, we celebrated our International Women's Day, and that's why I did not even allow Kayode to come on the program today. So that I can have the whole show to myself. Well, we just talked about the girl child, and again, I have another wonderful guest. She's a professor. Can you now see? She's a professor, Mrs. Christiana Ijagbemi. She is the Director, Center for Gender Issues in Science and Technology, all the way from FUTA. Today, we want to talk about women. Let's talk about women in politics, talk about the future of women, talk about women in business, also talk about women in governance. Prof, welcome on the program.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Great. Doing great.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
This is beautiful. This is Miss Grill. We're going to speak Yoruba. Should I call Yoruba Dada?
Mo gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe.
Kí ló ń jẹ́ ìlú Ìjàgbémi Christiana? Kí lorúkọ Yorùbá yín?
Ọlá kì í tán.
Ọlá ò lè tán lóòótọ́. Ọlá tí ọlá yẹn wà ní tán.
Àmín.
Elédùà ó máa bá wa bù sí nínú ọlá yẹn. Jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Yorùbá. Tí a bá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwa obìnrin, àwa wo gangan la rí gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin. Ṣé kinní méjì nìkan ló múyàn ju obìnrin ni? Àwọn ogun ló yẹ ká máa pè lóbìnrin àti pé kí ni ojúṣe àwọn obìnrin?
Àwọn obìnrin, àwa ni ẹni tọ́lọ́run dá láwòrán rẹ̀. Nítorí onígbàgbọ́ ti Kìrìsìtẹ́nì ni mí. So Bíbélì sọ fún wa wípé Ọlọ́run dá wa ní àwòrán ara wa. Ó wá ní lákọ lábo ló lè dá wa. So ó wọ Ọlọ́run ló dá wa ní abo. Àwa tá lè pè lóbìnrin làwa tọ́lọ́run dá ní abo, tọ́lọ́run fún ní àfikún.
Lẹ́yìn tó dáyàn tó wá fi
àfikún sí tiwa. Nígbà tó dá wa láwòrán rẹ̀, ó wá fi àfikún sí tiwa. Ó fún wa ní inú, ó fún wa ní inú tá lè fi sọ nǹkan di púpọ̀. Multiplication. Ó fún wa ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ láti pé kalẹ̀ so nǹkan tó jẹ́ ká yàtọ̀ sí tọkùnrin nìyẹn. Ọkùnrin náà lọ́yàn ọmọkùnrin míì gan tọ́yàn ti ẹ̀ ju tóbìnrin lọ. Dáadáa.
Àmọ́ ibi tá máa gbé nǹkan tó máa di púpọ̀ sí wà.
Kò sí ìyàtọ̀ tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ọlọ́run dìídì kẹ́ wa, ó bùkún wa, ó ṣe wá lọ́lá, ó fún wa ní nǹkan tó yẹ pé ó fún wa lórí ọ̀fẹ́ àti sọ nǹkan di púpọ̀. Ó sọ wá di adùn, ó sọ wá di kò ṣe má nì.
Kò ṣe má nì.
Ó sọ wá di kò ṣe má nì.
Ṣé ìṣe pé lẹ́yìn tó fún wa ní inú tá lè fi sọ nǹkan di púpọ̀ wá gba ọpọlọ lọ́wọ́ wa? Ṣó tó fún wa lọ́pọlọ sí?
Ó pọ̀ jù. Olóyìnbó àwọn onímọ̀ sáyẹ́ǹsì gan wọ́n sọ fún wa wípé ọpọlọ ti obìnrin nípa mímí ìmọ̀ ó ju ti ọkùnrin lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Torí kó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ẹ̀yin oníbi pòfẹ́sọ̀.
Ó wà lákọọ́lẹ̀.
Ó wà lákọọ́lẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Tábàdẹ̀ nínú àyè pé ìgbé ayé obìnrin nípa nǹkan tá a lè ṣe, nípa ìsọ nǹkan di púpọ̀, nípa àti ìsọ tọ́rọ́ di mílíọ̀nù di ọ̀pọ̀, nípa àti ṣe agolo ráìsì kan ó yóyàn mẹ́fà.
Orí tó ń jẹ́ gangan náà.
Ó jọ bíi pé mo gbọ́ díẹ̀ ní ìgbà tẹ́ ń ṣàṣàrò pẹ̀lú arábìnrin wa tó kúrò lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Nǹkan tí àkọ́kọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ ni pé mo fẹ́ káwọn obìnrin ká mọ̀ wípé Ọlọ́run dá wa pé Ọlọ́run fún wa ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ohun tó yẹ pé àwọn ọkùnrin ò ní. Àti pé ìkejì ni pé mo fẹ́ káwọn obìnrin ká fẹ́ràn ara wa.
Fẹ́ ara wa bò.
Ni pé lẹ́yìn ìgbà tá a bá fẹ́ Ọlọ́run, mo rò pé àwa ló yẹ ká jẹ́ ẹni tó the next person, bíi pé àwa ló yẹ ká tún fẹ́ràn. Tó bá ti fẹ́ràn ara rẹ̀, Bíbélì gan sọ pé fẹ́ràn ọmọnìkejì ẹ gẹ́gẹ́ bí
ara rẹ̀. Ìtumọ̀ ni pé wà á kọ́ ti fẹ́ràn ara rẹ̀.
Tó bá fẹ́ràn ara rẹ̀, wà á tọ́jú ara rẹ̀, wà á rí pé òun ṣe nǹkan fún rẹ̀, òun múnú ara rẹ̀ dùn. O ò dúró de ẹnìkan láti pé kó wá múnú ẹ̀ dùn. Ibi tí àwọn obìnrin ṣe sí ni wípé torí bí Ọlọ́run ṣe dá wa tó yẹ pé a máa ń sọ di púpọ̀, a máa ń fúnni, a ní ìfẹ́. Ẹ rí pé a ò ní wàhálà nípa àti fẹ́ràn èèyàn àti kóyàn mọ́ra àti ṣètọ́jú èèyàn bọ́lọ́run ṣe dá wa nìyẹn. But kì í ṣe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ kí ní ìsira wa. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ bá àwọn obìnrin ẹlẹgbẹ́ mi sọ ni pé a gbọ́dọ̀ fẹ́ràn ara wa. O gbọ́dọ̀ mọ ìdí pàtàkì tó fi wá sílé ayé. O gbọ́dọ̀ mọ nǹkan tó lè máa ṣe pé ìlú Àkúrẹ́ tí mo wà yìí o, kí ni ipa tí mo gbọ́dọ̀ kó tí àwọn tó wà nílùú Àkúrẹ́ yìí tí wọ́n máa fi jàǹfààní mi. ọ̀tọ́ máa fi mọ̀ wípé èèyàn kan bí Ọlákìtàn wà o. So gbogbo wọ̀nyí la gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin. We must love us, a gbọ́dọ̀ fẹ́ràn ara wa.
máa sọ òyìnbó yẹn kò sí nǹkan tó fi ń ṣe yẹn. Ẹ̀sọ́.
We must love ourselves first.
Okay.
Then you must identify your purpose.
Identifying your purpose.
Yes, your purpose of living, your purpose of coming here on earth, your purpose of residing here in Ondo State, or being a citizen of Nigeria, and then see how you can deliver value with what you have. And another thing that I don't know, this is out of the question, we must keep improving ourselves so that at all times, as we give out, we are replenishing ourselves with knowledge. Àtúbọ̀ ń wá ìmọ̀ sí, àtúbọ̀ ń try àti máa lọ sókè sí. Bí ìlú ṣe fojú kóyan wa kéré culturally ni pé ibi tọ́lọ́run dá wa sí ni pé àwọn kan wà tọ́nà obìnrin gbọdọ̀ ṣe ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo nǹkan wọ̀nyẹn ó ti ń lọ díẹ̀ sí. Àádẹ́rì náà ó ti because a ti lè wọ́n ti rí nǹkan tóbìnrin lè ṣe. Even níbi iṣẹ́ ni o ní àwùjọ ni wọ́n ti rí pé àwọn obìnrin lè ṣe lé obìnrin lè ṣe lé ọ̀tọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ náà máa sọ pé obìnrin ní ẹ̀ ò lè lọ kàwé ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ti ráwọn obìnrin tó ń kàwé sí wọ́n ti ráwọn obìnrin tó ń ṣe iṣẹ́ oníṣègùn dókítà wọ́n ti ráwọn obìnrin tó ń ṣe onímọ̀ ẹ̀rọ wọ́n ti ráwọn tọ́dẹ̀ ń ṣe dáadáa àti róbìnrin tó ń ṣe dáadáa àti róbìnrin tó jẹ́ president orílẹ̀-èdè wọ́pọ̀ láyé ìlú aláwọ̀ funfun àti rí wọn káàkiri bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn pé obìnrin náà lè ṣe ó dẹ̀ lè bímọ ó lè jẹ́ ìyàwó ó lè ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ papọ̀ á dẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ rere mo mí pé she will make success in all. In all.
Okay, now let's talk about the growing roles of women in politics. Want to talk about the leadership roles. Now you are a leader at home. You said we should be improving ourselves, so we can also get to politics. Let's come to politics now. Now, what do you think we can do to have a growing role in politics with the situation of things? Yes, on the cultural norms.
One, you must be determined.
Determination.
Yes. If I want to be a senator, if I want to be the next president of Nigeria, probably I want to be the president of Nigeria in the future, I must start preparing myself for that office. Yes. So that's why I said determination. Purpose first, then determination. That's why this year's theme of International Women's Day accelerates action. You need to take steps.
Don't just sit down.
Yes, you have a dream, you have a vision. You know, we are people of vision. So you have a dream, you have a vision, you know where you are going. Then you need to start preparing yourself for that office, or for that position, or for that level. Why? Even if it will take you to go back to school or go to school, if it will take you to even take some extra courses, get some certifications. Maybe you need to be skilled in one area or the other. You need to go for all those. Start preparing yourself because already you have in your mind that you want to be the president of Nigeria someday. So there is this self-will that comes with determination. You must have that self-will and then now accelerate action by taking steps towards it. Get needed knowledge, get needed connections or networking that you need to do to get you to that place. So you are coming into politics. You need to sit down, know which of the offices you are going for, and then look at how you can get there. Which party should I go to? And then how do I plan my time? How do I fit in very well? You need to do extract those things already before going into politics. And let me say this, I don't know, definitely there will be sayings that you are a woman, you can't
fight for this, you can't do this.
No, yeah. And then there's another thing, as I was coming into your studio, I had someone say women are their worst enemies. They work against each other.
Yes, our question is still going there.
For me, it is not true. I've been privileged to lead some organizations, and the first thing I will tell them is that don't work against yourself, because if you look at it, women are not their enemies, but if you look around, men plan women against women. Yes.
Divide and rule.
Yes, because what they did was that they have studied us, and in order for them to surface, to come up, they need to get the two of you, maybe women, to be at loggerheads so that there will be space for them.
Okay, let's use Nigeria as a case study. We have women more than men in this country.
Is that true?
Yes, with statistics, but I can't quote presently.
No,
they
are equal.
Okay. In population, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Women are not more than men.
Okay, even if women are not more than men, in a situation where we have someone vying for a position, and we want the woman to get there for a woman, even for that gender alone, you understand, despite the fact that we are of the same gender, you will be getting this information that alone you cannot do it, she cannot do it, she's a woman, she cannot do it, even from a woman. Why is it always like that?
Thank you. Let me start with women are no more than men, because this saying has made so many young ladies, our ladies, to make so mistakes, looking for a space to become the third or the fourth wife of somebody. No, it's not true. And then men will always come. You know, there are so many women in town. Blah blah blah. No, please have it. Women are no more than men.
Okay, we have equal.
Yeah. So you can choose to have a woman as your wife and just one man. I mean, as a husband and just one man. So then secondly, that like working against each other.
Yes.
And that women telling don't vote for her. I think we need more advocacy and understanding. Personally, let me say for me,
okay,
I realized this for long, probably while I was growing up, that I need to encourage other women. I'm so passionate about women. Anything that has to do with a woman, I go for it. I encourage every woman that has ever crossed my path. I'm sorry, I won't say her. And then my husband knows me for this. I think if he's watching this,
this show now,
he'll be laughing because then I'm sorry. And then I place women first. That's me. I place women first. If you come to me, man and woman, I will attend to the woman first. I will even attend to her better. So I think we need more of advocacy, more of trying to let our people know that you are better off with a man and a woman than a man. Man generally, I'm sorry to say this, they have this ego-ish thing, and they want to hold on to rulership or control. And so anything that we want to brush their ego or somehow will not allow them to have full control, they feel threatened. Not they feel so threatened. So they always look for a way to subdue women. And so that's why they will tell you don't she can they will bring up that kind of mistake or weakness. You know, but you will now know probably she's, women, we have so many things to think about, and that probably something is wrong. So you won't take it as an offense against your fellow lady. And you get close. A lady, what happened? You didn't greet me yesterday. Why? Ask for why? Bye. And so I want us as women to have this understanding that we are better off than with ourselves than with men. Men will never want you to rise above them because of our cultural setting. That's it.
Okay, now we cannot but live with our cultural settings, even some of the beliefs that we believe in, even some of the religions that we follow, still gives women the back space and not in the front space like that. Now, in a situation where you fall into such, and is it not tantamount to you rubbing shoulders with the men? Are we not trying to advocate that the women should just go and tell the men that we are the same?
I've always been saying this at every, let me just say, in all fora, that we are not in competition with men.
Okay.
Never. I've never seen life, or let me just say like that I'm competing with a man. I live my own life.
Just want to be where I should be.
Because I have a picture of who I want to be and what I want. And that's what I go for. And I always believe like women, we are like moving train. You come our way, we crush you. So I don't know, for me, that's for me. I don't believe that anybody, I'm competing with any other person. I always go for what I want, and I want to encourage every woman to just see themselves. Don't try to say we are fighting for equality. We are already equal from beginning. We are even more. If you have that understanding, that I told you earlier that in Yoruba, God added so many things into us, features into us. He embedded so many things into us that made us even superman.
Okay, in a situation where they want
That's
to,
why we are
we
woman.
woman.
Woman. There's an
Okay.
addition of W to that man.
Hmm.
So God had added that from beginning. So don't ever see yourself like
As
you are
less.
equal to man. You are not less. No. You are not. You are even more.
Really?
Yeah. You can see the finesse. You can see how God created us. Beautiful. Why are we so? We are different. So don't equate yourself to. It is because of that's the cultural setting that have somehow emotionally and psychologically that have
Bring it
brought
up, huh?
women down. You know, you always tell your girl child, don't need wọlọlọta lọ ṣe kinní kan ọmọkùnrin á máa lọ gbá bọ́ á máa kàwé obìnrin láàlọ́ta òun láfọ̀bọ́ òun látútọ́jú àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀ òun lágbọ́mọ pọ̀n as if she's not going to school too. You know, so many things so many things. The society tells you that you are not equal. So that has degraded, has affected us. So that's the way we look at ourselves. But that's why I said it's more of advocacy, it's more of bringing out the knowledge that you are even more.
Okay, now when we talk about governance, most of the time, a lot of states, they will say, okay, we are giving you 25%, we are giving, most of the time, it seems as if women there are always very harsh. You know, they want to prove as if I need to be strong so that these boys and these men, we know that I am here. You know, sometimes. So it seems as if women in leadership, women in authorities are always harsh than their male counterparts. Do you really see it that way?
Yes, because that was what I said earlier. Because these men folk have studied us. So they know that if they tamper with our emotions, we get easily flared up.
I'll start crying.
Thank you. Because of our nature, the way God has created us. So, but we must have that understanding when you are going towards leadership, you know, desiring leadership, you should try to also build to your maturity. Build with that maturity. That's why I said you need to get some knowledge and, you know, if it will take you to network, move with people, study people, go under training, you know, things like that. That will help you. So I think we need to work on our emotions. You need to know, and I said it earlier, they would always want to do things that will show your weakness. Men are there is a bait. They will always throw it at you. But you must be very, very wise or conscious that you must handle it with care. So when such thing comes, you just laugh over it. Say, okay, and then you come out in a new way. You know, and then they will respect you. So my advice for women, you know, aspiring to leadership position is that be careful of men. Definitely, they are there to support, and but at the same time, they are there to bring out your flaws and say, haven't we said that women cannot
do it?
You know, even there are still some associations, there are some clubs, there are some units that they will say they don't want women.
Yes.
Why? Why? Because they know if you come in, you might take over, and that's the nature of a woman. You know, we spread so fast. So they know that when a woman comes in, you see that whatever you give to a woman, you have it better. You have it better. Yeah, a woman will make it better. But the weakness of this emotional balance, or what do I call it, is the issue. So we just need to grow ourselves in maturity, and then know that they will always throw these baits to us, and we should be careful of such and manage it maturely.
Okay. Dear viewers, you know, you are really, really getting something from this discussion this morning with Professor Shibi Profu. She's a woman all the way from Futa. We're talking about women, empowering women. Now, let's talk about empowering women. Most of the time, people believe to empower women is just
make impact. And that will help them by this empowerment we are talking about. We look at where you have girl child, you know, we have different, we are so endowed. Whatever a girl child has or whatever she has passion for, we need to help her in that particular area. If she's good at books, then we tell her to go to school. If she's good at creative things, using her hands on so many things, then let us help her in that area. That's empowerment.
nice.
Even from our primary school, we can start empowering there by
And what you think it should be. Misappropriate the money the way it should be. Because we learned about some women that said you bought a bra of something million gold or this and that,
Thank you.
and she's a woman. So is that really saying that the women can be better in mismanagement
No.
and also be better in misappropriating the funds of this country
No.
too?
No.
Because we can do everything better.
No, yes, that's what better means. We can make wrongs right, and we can even make the right even more better, excellent. Let me just put it like that. So, you are mentioning a woman that used $1 million to buy bra or buy gold. But do you know how much, or let me just say, what the men are doing?
Because they believe, but such men will come back home to tell their wife, and their wife will say, "Thank you. In fact, what you are doing is very good."
So, but let me say this about corruption. Women are not corrupt.
They are not corrupt.
Not at all. And I said earlier that whatever you give to them, they do it better. Women are after making things better, making life comfortable for all. And that's what you see them do at home. You know, they can manage resources very, very well and come out with good results. So you put them in any financial organization. Don't even look at banks now. There are so many banks with female MDs.
MDs, yes. We, in fact,
And even if you look at
them.
the floor of any bank now, count the number of ladies that are there. You see that you have more women. Because the way women put everything in relationship, get committed to an issue, that's what they do at work. And if you give them any assignment, even I'm talking about somebody working who has a manufacturing firm. He said even when you give them a manufacturing line, you will see them that they will achieve that target, and they will do it. They will come out with better quality than where a man is managing. So I said that is a woman for you. He said so you have it. So you don't really need to be crying for inclusivity, crying for this or anything, because they who are men, they know what we have. They know our qualities. They know,
So
they know. Then the other one about the issue of seats and those things, for me, I just believe the rules of the Senate should be followed.
Yes. Everything, and we have rules and regulations that governs anything.
Followed. So far that the rule is applied to, and the law, you can't. Nobody is above the law.
Of course.
So I believe that the laws and rules should be followed. You should abide because you swore to that. You abide by the rules. So you should do that. But the issue of sexual harassment, I think, if the proofs are there, if we have evidence to such, I think all women should support her.
Sometimes a lot of men will just always tell you that any little thing, women will come out to come and cry and tell them it's because you harassed me, that's why I'm doing this and that.
That's, this issue of crying,
it
even use the name senator for that 6 months and other things. So why don't we first clear off that, so that 6 months, don't use the Senate, don't bear the name senator, they withdrew the cars, they withdrew so many things, even to her age. So I feel like she should do the apology to the Senate.
So you're not saying that?
Get herself reinstated.
Okay.
And then.
That's wisdom.
And then continue with this fight of sexual harassment. Already she has that. She has submitted that. Then she can continue from there. Then they looked. That's why I said she would have allowed it to be it. Not going to other, taking watching our linear, our dating linear outside there, sort of like going outside to make that report.
But most of the time, women face all this sexual harassment, apart from in politics, even in our day-to-day activities.
We have policies everywhere in Nigeria, not even as regards gender-based violence. There are so many policies as it relates to the environment, as to how you should relate to your neighbor or your fellow citizen, but nobody is following up to ensure that these policies are actually followed.
Because most of the time when they follow it up, the lawyer there is a male, the barrister is a male. At the end of the day, all they want to tell you is that if you say, okay, I was raped, why did you wear that clothes? Why did you show your body? Well, you were only trying to seduce her or him. Sometimes people just believe, okay, let me keep quiet.
It depends on how you present your case. You are bringing in sentiment into it. Being a male, that you may not have a female may not have a fair case.
Yes.
It's about,
that's the way people think.
No, no, it's about sentiment. How about if the judge is a lady?
I wanted to hold you on something, but time is not really on our side. I want to talk. I want us to talk about some females that are using other girl girl child as a prostitute somewhere and other things. And
There's a
just,
lot of
you see, and but we are females.
I had one. I don't know. I was at an event and somebody was saying that a parents, they were using their daughters, two daughters, to make money. There's like people will come and make a bouquet. Like, I want to sleep with you. You don't want to. Your daughters
you have to follow this person tomorrow. You follow this tomorrow.
They believe that the sky is not the limit for you. There is a saying that you think outside the box. There's no box for you. You have the whole universe as the space. So, try as much as possible to get needed space. You have that potential in you. You have that strength in you. Bring those potentials out. You know, dream big and take steps towards achieving your dreams. You have it as you desire. Thank you.
Dream big, take possessions, complete the space, and you get everything. Thank you very much, ma. Thank you. We really enjoyed. Advising producer, Mrs. Sally Wee. Next time, take good care of yourself. And okay. Wow. I still have a guest too. I don't want to go yet. Okay, let's go over there.
Ọba tó bá mi rogún ayé mi, tó gbèjà mi, tó ṣẹ́gun fún mi, kí ni mo jẹ yóò tí wọ́n lè yìn ọ́, dádì mi, ẹ ṣé gan.
Ọba tó bá mi rogún ayé mi,
tó bá mi rogún,
tó ṣẹ́gun fún mi, kí ni mo jẹ yóò tí wọ́n lè yìn ọ́,
dádì mi,
ẹ ṣé gan.
Ọba tó bá Ṣádraki, Méṣákì àti Abẹ́dínígò, ó bá wọn wọnú iná lọ. Ọba dìde ó ní ta nìyẹn, kó máa mọ̀ pé olùgbàlà ni. Ó gbèjà wọn, ó ṣẹ́gun fún wọn.
Ọba tó bá mi rogún ayé mi,
Ọba tó bá mi rogún ni,
tó ṣẹ́gun fún mi,
tó gbèjà mi ni.
mo jẹ yóò tí wọ́n lè yìn ọ́.
Kí ni mo jẹ yó?
Ẹ ṣé gan.
Ẹ wá àwọn ọba àtìlẹ́yìn o lọ́jọ́ ogúnlé. Ẹ wá àwọn ọba oníṣẹ́ ìyanu alágbára. Ẹ wá àwọn ọba àtìlẹ́yìn o níjọ́ ogúnlé. Ẹ wá àwọn ọba oníṣẹ́ ìyanu alágbára. Ọba tó dáyé àti ọ̀run. Alára ire, alátìlẹ́yìn, aláṣepé. Ọba tó dá wa láwòrán ara rẹ̀ o. Ó fọ́run ṣẹlẹ̀, ó fayé ṣà, ó sì ti sẹ́.
Wọ́n ní moko wọ́n ló máa ń lápẹ̀rẹ̀. A sì wà lórí ètò. Ó dàbí ẹni pé kí n máa sá lọ, ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run ló yọ mí. Lórí tí a bá sọ lẹ́yìn nǹkan tí mo sọ fún yín wípé tí a bá ṣẹ̀ ń jáde, bóyá ó ní ẹ̀bùn kan tọ́lọ́run fún wa, bóyá o mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe orí ìtàgé ni, àbó mo orin kọ, àbí èmi ló mọ̀ ọ́ ké, àbí gbogbo ohun tá a bá ń sọ nípa àṣà wa pátápátá ló mọ̀ ọ́ ṣe. Orí ètò yìí náà ni o. Ibi tó ti wá leléyìí, wọ́n ń gbéyàn bá fún fèrè, àwọn èèyàn lè má lè gbọ́. Àti pé ohun tó máa ń jẹ́ ká ṣe abala yìí ni wípé àwọn kan wà níbẹ̀ tó jẹ́ wípé ẹ̀bùn tọ́lọ́run fún ẹ, o ṣáà ń pa mọ́ra, o ṣáà ń pa mọ́lẹ̀, o ṣáà ń pa mọ́lẹ̀. ètò yìí. Mo mà léèyàn kan pàtàkì tẹ́ bá wò ó lénìí ó dàbí ẹni pé bí obìnrin ló ṣe mí sí lénìí. Mo sì dúpẹ́ Ọlọ́run dá lóbìnrin ó sì dá mi láfínjú ọmọ. Obìnrin mi mo tún gbé wá o akọrin ni wọ́n bóyá ọmọọba bóyá ayaba ni bóyá ó ṣàṣe Jésù mọ́ kinní kan àmọ́ bí màá ṣe ṣe lélẹ̀ màá fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ fi orin tán máa ń kọ yẹn náà kọ́kọ́ fi wọlé ó dà ẹ fún lórin tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ ẹ̀yin gangan ni ẹ fún lórin.
Èmi ò rí irú Ọlọ́run rí o, wonder 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 wonder.
Kárí.
Èmi ò rí irú Jésù rí o,
Yóò.
wonder 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 wonder. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ mi dayọ̀ o, wonder 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 wonder. Jésù ikú fún mi lórí igi àgbélébù, ó kú fún ọ lórí igi àgbélébù, ó kú fún wa fún ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wa gbogbo, ó jíǹde o.
Bí o láti tóbi ọdún mélòó lẹ ti ń kọ nítorí ẹ sọ́nsìn ẹ ní àmọ́míké yẹn tí wọ́n sì dádìké nǹkan.
Dádìké wà.
Dádìké wà bí o láti tóbi ọdún mélòó lẹ ti ń.
Ó ti máa lé bí ọdún mẹ́wàá o. Àṣà ń fi orí ọ̀fẹ́ ń tì pé àmọ̀ pé lọ́jọ́ kan Ọlọ́run náà mú wa débi.
Ṣé mọ́míké ti ní dádìké kó tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kọrin àbí nígbà tí mọ́míké rí dádìké ni wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kọrin.
Mọ́míké ti rí dádìké kó tó di pé ọ̀tá ń pè ní ẹ̀bùn ó ní agbára tó o bá ti ṣe Ọlọ́run lè fi àjẹ́ ní o.
Ṣé ìdílé onígbàgbọ́ lẹ ti jáde?
Lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Ẹgbà yẹn lẹ ti ń lọ Sunday school tẹ̀ ti kọrin bẹ́ẹ̀ wà ní.
Láti kékeré tiẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Bí ọdún mélòó?
Láti kékeré láti mú iṣẹ́ yẹn àkọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ijó.
Ṣé máa ń jójó ìbílẹ̀ ni?
Ṣé mọ̀ pé ní church gbà yẹn wá ní ọmọ yìí mọ̀ ń jó wọ́n á ti sáré gbé.
God, why did you even give me this gift? I don't think this gift is for me. Has it ever happened to you?
It has happened a lot.
Can you just,
that one is another experience. Tó jẹ́ pé sometimes when I just God. Because ṣe mọ̀ kẹ́ imagine kí o lẹ́bù kò jẹ́ pé ẹlòmíà kàn wẹ̀ báyìí pé kí ló ń kọ báyìí please ṣe mọ̀ bí kọ́ ẹbí kẹ́ ẹ wà kínú yín máa dùn kẹ́ ti wò pé mo ti wà lórí online kẹ́kàn déédéé rí i pé wọ́n edit kúrò nínú bẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ but I just thank God that Olúwa ṣe I am not doing it for anybody I'm doing it for you for you to bless me for you to increase me in all ways so it was a terrible experience.
Ṣé ti ṣàwọ̀?
Mo ti ṣe.
Bí mélòó?
Mo ti ṣe kan then I have single tracks.
Okay. Àyẹ̀wò lórí audio mark.
Yes.
And let's say
stage tí máa fẹ́ kọrin I think I will pick Baba Ebenezer Obey.
You serious?
Yes.
Only Jẹ̀lẹ̀kẹ́
I so much love his music the way
he láti máa ṣayé yìí sí o kò yé wa. So ìyẹn wá tó ijó tẹ wá ń jó gbogbo ìgbà yẹn tó yẹ kí ẹ máa ṣe gbìgbìgbì tẹ bá bọ́ sórí stage yẹn kan.
Ìyẹn ti
ṣé kò sí mọ́tò?
Àwọn wà ó kúkú wà kúkú ń jó kò kúrò ń bẹ̀ o.
Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wà ibà ẹ̀ máa ń gba irun?
Naming ceremony wedding burial ìyẹn.
Ẹwà you're beautiful ẹwà Ọlọ́run tó wà nínú ayé yín wọ́n ní ẹ̀yin olórin wọ́n lẹ́kìn lójú kan níbi gbogbo bí tẹ́ bá lọ sáré kan sáré lò.
Rárá.
Sure.
There's something we call discipline although individual differences person like me I don't think I like that. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ibi tí n bá lọ in fact ó dé stage gangan I don't normally eat. Tí bá wà ní mi ò I don't do that. Ó ní jẹ́ pé I realize say wow thank you Jesus this one mo fẹ́ yẹ kí n develop kí n kọ́ ni. So there are many ways lèyàn fi lè gba ìmísí.
You're a gospel artist.
Yes.
Most of the churches want to invite a gospel artist and churches you go there to preach. Bí eléyìí tẹ kọ́kọ́ kọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí Jésù kú o ó ṣe o ṣèbí ẹ̀ ń wàásù fún wa ni. Ṣùgbọ́n gbà bí ìtẹ̀ bá wà lọ́bẹ̀ bí kẹ́ tán bá fún yín lówó ẹlòmíràn bí bá gba $1 million I will not come. Báwo ni ẹ ṣe ń ṣe tí?
Ẹ ṣe mà ẹ ṣe mọ̀ this thing has in fact it's trending presently. Trend lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Ṣe mọ̀ I think lóòótọ́ ẹ̀bùn tí Ọlọ́run fún wa kò yẹ ká máa sọ pé
fẹ́ gbowó lé lórí.
owó bọ́ tó bá jẹ́ ẹni tó jẹ́ pé tó invite wa somebody like me mi ń gbowó
kí n charge
mi kì í
ṣùgbọ́n
charge
tó bá kówó fún
wọ́n bá
mi
kówó fún mi máa gbà
torí ó ní méjì
because
o.
ó necessary máa gbà
kí ni ìdí tẹ́ fi ń gbà.
máa gbà because bí àwọn instrumentalist tí mo kó dání backups mi and then my transport fare láti mo fi kó wá bí àmì ò gbé mọ́tò mo gbé bus àbí inú everybody á máa dùn ní
ìjọba
àti
ìṣẹ́
máa
wa o.
wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé báyìí àdèmá tún ṣe rìhásà so gbogbo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mi ń fi àwọn onílù mi ò ń fi owó oúnjẹ wọn níyà o kò sí eléyìí tó máa sọ pé.
àwọn owó tá a máa ń pín lójú agbo tá a máa ń gbà yẹn ẹ̀wọ̀n pé ó ní percentage tá a fi ń pín.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni rárá máníjà mi ló máa ṣe yẹn máníjà àlọ́tọ̀ ní máníjà yẹn tó máa ṣe gan ó ti wà ń bẹ̀ ó ti ní owó yẹn mi ò ń pín fún instrumentalist because I've already paid then àfi tó wáyé pé mo wò ó nínú mi pé
tá a ṣe lè ní dáa.
eléyìí dá ó yá ẹgbà
ṣọ́ọ̀kà para.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mà mo ti máa múnú wọn dùn already so they won't have the right to say àmà owó tẹ pa lórí lójú agbo.
kí làwọn challenges tẹ face torí àwọn míì torí ẹ ti ní ó ti tó bí ọdún mẹ́wàá tẹ ti ń kọrin báyìí ó ní àwọn pé kì í ṣe pé bóyá ọdún mẹ́wàá yẹn kàn smooth lọ́wọ́ yẹn.
tọ́
kí làwọn challenges tẹ
kò smooth rárá
challenges yẹn.
ṣe mọ̀ pé ìgbà míì wà tó jẹ́ pé èèyàn lè máa lọ báyìí kò fẹ́ lọ fún program kò jẹ́ pé tó bá débẹ̀ àwọn nǹkan tán plan fún yàn kó lọ́ máa mo ti rẹ̀ kíní yìí bí owó bí àti set up àti rí kíní kan ó ṣòro díẹ̀ ṣé ìyẹn náà kò bá ìyẹn jàǹtí. owó yẹn náà kò sí bó ṣe lè wà ní ìdílé ibi tó ti jáde.
ìyẹn má sọ yẹn o má sọ yẹn Davido ńkọ́ má sọ yẹn.
ó dà
yẹn ni ká má sọ.
ṣé mo pé ó dà ibi tèmi ti jáde ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́dẹ́ ni ó kàn jẹ́ pé bàbá tí mo ní jẹ́ ni tó jẹ́ is a prof so he's a kind of person that no if you do this one then I will support you. He's that kind of person. And my mother say yes about your daddy say ìyẹn lèmi náà tẹ̀lé tó bá ti ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ yẹn tó bá ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ yẹn èmi gan ma bí bàbá ẹ̀ ṣe sọ ẹ ni mo ṣe tẹ̀lé so my father is the kind of person tó jẹ́ pé tó bá ti ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ nǹkan tó promise yẹn ó máa ṣe wọn ò dẹ̀ ní ṣe kọjá yẹn is that kind of he support me o lẹ́yìn gbogbo ilé tí ó yẹ kí n ṣe tí mo múnú wọn dùn bàbá mi àti òbí program mo ní rí
ẹ̀bùn yín ó make way fún yín jọ
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mà favour táwọn tó kò tán rí gbà lèmi rí gbà mọ́ mo ráàánú yẹn gbà gan because pé mo mọ̀ yín so nígbà míì mo màdẹ́wò máa ń lò mo dúpẹ́ bí àwọn ọ̀tá mi ò bá tẹ̀ ti bá ọmọ yẹn lọ so
ìmọ̀ràn yín fún àwọn tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ mi gbọ́ yín dé.
orin ọpẹ́ ni wọ́n máa kọ o láti lè fẹ̀mí oore tó ṣe hàn bí mo bá ní àwọn kó tó 1 million kò má tó san oore tó ṣe láì gratitude mi ò ṣọ́jú olúwa o mo dúpẹ́ o ọ̀rọ̀ mi jọpẹ́ lọ bàbá.
ṣé máa ń lo àlùjọ gan àlùjọ ṣe àpapọ̀ àlùjọ là ń jó báyìí bí àwọn tìbítìbí gbogbo ẹ tí mo rán gbàgbà ti gbà.
kò sílé tá a lè ṣe é agbára ọlọ́run orí ọ̀fẹ́ ọlọ́run ní rárá
bí ilé mẹ́ta
níbo
mansion
níbo
ọdún mẹ́wàá ó yẹ kí n kọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀
díẹ̀ ni.
nínú àwọn tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bọ̀ tán wò pé orin ó dàbẹ̀ nípa owó wà nídìí orin gan tàbá kan débẹ̀ láàrin ọdún kan ọdún méjì bá ti máa sáré
níbo àfẹn tó bá dọ́gbọ́n sí lókun.
tí wọ́n dọ́gbọ́n sí ni wọ́n máa ń dọ́gbọ́n sí agbọ́ náà díẹ̀ ṣé èṣe pẹ́yìn náà ń dọ́gbọ́n.
rárá o èèyàn ọgbọ́n tèmi dání orúkọ Jésù.
tẹ wọ́n ní pé téèyàn bá lo nǹkan pé ńgbà ní ojú lè máa ń ṣàánú dáadáa kéèyàn fi kọrin.
ó ń ṣe bí tèmi.
kí lè máa ń lò tí.
bóun gan á gan bá a débẹ̀ ó máa là.
ẹ̀kọ́ mú mi lásán
ó ti tán.
omi àdúrà.
omi ìyanu ni.
omi tó lẹ́ lómi àní tó wò báyìí omi àdúrà prophet
pé kò ṣe lọ ṣe orúkọ Jésù tó mi
gbàgbọ́ tí iná wọ̀ ní.
orúkọ Jésù ó tó mi.
táwa wò dáadáa ẹ lè jọmọ rìdíìmù lẹ́yìn.
ọmọ Christian church lè ní ọmọ ìṣàmọ rìdíìmù.
torí gbogbo yín náà bí rìdíìmù rìdíìmù.
láti jáde wá.
lẹ máa fẹ́ kórè.
it is well.
àdúgbò ó dáa kí ni ìmọ̀ràn yín fún àwọn ènìyàn àwọn olórin tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bọ̀.
ìmọ̀ràn mi ni pé kán fi sùúrù sí
sùúrù bó o sùúrù
ṣe mọ̀ pé
Ọlọ́run
iṣẹ́
ṣògo
orin
ni.
yìí ṣe rí iṣẹ́ orin yìí ó ní agbára.
Lọ́nà wo kí ni má dẹ́rù bà mí
mi
mo
ò
fẹ́ wọnú
kó dẹ̀ mọ́ kan try láti gba àwọn tọ́ḿbọ̀ náà níyànjú pé kán fi sùúrù sí because ẹlòmíì máa ń kánjú tó bá dẹ̀ ṣe kánjú ló ṣe máa kánjú kù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
ó dà ẹ ní sùúrù mo fẹ́ lọ sókè lọ́hùn náà.
ó bẹ̀bẹ̀.
Orin kan wà tí a fẹ́ kí ẹ gbọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa ẹ má bínú sí wa ọṣẹ mọ ìgbà míì ọmọdé òun orí jẹ kó má ra lọ́wọ́ ẹ ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa sùúrù ẹni kéèyàn máa lọ kánjú lábẹ́ gbóná. ajọlẹ́nu ní kí ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ jójú ká lanu ká kọrin náà ká dẹ̀ lọ ṣó ká lọ. ṣé ilẹ̀ máa ń bẹ àwọn wòlíì wọ̀nyẹn pé kán pè ní síṣẹ́ yẹn àbọ̀ kọ́ máa ń wò wọ́n tó kọ́ máa ń ṣẹ́ wọn pé
tí wòlíì bá bàbá àwọn ọ̀ṣọ́ ọlọ́run míì tán bá rí mi tán rí mi lọ́dọ̀ ẹlòmíì àwọn ẹni mo dẹ̀ láìkì ọmọbìnrin ṣe kan rí wọn á gba kọ́ńtàtì náà wà tún lọ bẹ̀ wà tún lọ ọkùnrin bẹ̀.
ẹgbẹ́ ṣíṣe ìrànṣẹ́ lẹ̀ ń ṣe ni àbí ẹ̀kan tálẹ̀tì ẹ̀kan ló tálẹ̀tì ṣíṣe ìrànṣẹ́.
Orin ọpẹ́ ni wọ́n máa kọ láti lè fẹ́ ní oore tó ṣe hàn. Bí mo bá ní àwọn kò pé 1 million, kò máa tó sọ oore tó ṣe lọ́jọ́ kan. Orin ọpẹ́ ni wọ́n máa kọ s'Elédùmarè ọba títí láíláí. Orin ọpẹ́ ni wọ́n máa kọ láti lè fẹ́ ní oore tó ṣe hàn. Bí mo bá ní àwọn kò pé 1 million, kò máa tó sọ oore tó ṣe lọ́jọ́ kan. Orin ọpẹ́ ni wọ́n máa kọ s'Elédùmarè ọba títí láíláí.
mọ́mì mo gbọ́ orin níbì kan mọ́mì wọ́n kọrin bíbí mọ́mì wọ́n kọ́.
Poezi wọ́n ní a máa kànjú lábẹ́ gbóná mú díẹ̀díẹ̀ tẹ́bùn yẹn bá wà lára ẹ̀ wọ́n ní kò pè jáde. Ọpẹ́ pàtàkì lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti gbọ́ wa láàárọ̀ yìí. Thank you very much for listening and watching this program.